Hey there, I'm Tracy. I'm a Lime Life by Alcone Beauty Guide, and one of my most favorite products that I use from Lime Life is their foundation. And so I wanted to show you guys something as my foundation is starting to get down to the end that might be helpful for you to see a little trick of how I get the very last bits of my foundation out of my palette. So when you first get it, it's gonna look all nice and full, and then after you've used it, it starts to look like this, right? Like I'm about ready for a refill. So you get it up on the sides, and then the middle is what goes first. So I found a little trick to kind of getting to those edges. So I typically like to use our Blenderful sponge by Lime Life to get a nice even coverage for the foundation. And so typically, you know, I go in here and just rub it like that. But what happens when you're running out is that you're not gonna get an even coat on the sponge. And see, I'm even getting some little like chunks in there. So what I tend to do when I get towards the end is I take a brush. I've got one just like this, not too thick, and I'm gonna kind of use a swirling motion and kind of go up against the wall of the palette, if you can see that. And it's starting to kind of pull that foundation out of there. And then I'll use kind of the middle to swirl it around a little bit. That way you get somewhat of, you know, an even coating on your brush there. And then you just apply it on like usual onto your face, kind of using those swirling motions. And so that's one way to get all the way into the edge there. And I kind of, as you can see, like I've been working this one edge, and then I'll start to go up on the other side. And again, I kind of swirl in the middle and then swirling motions around to get that even coverage. Get my hair out of the way on my cheek. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep applying this, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alrighty, there we go. There's my layer of foundation. And of course, next I'll move on to concealer and all of those pieces, but I wanted to just show you how I'm still getting nice, good, even, full coverage. And I could, you know, I could go back in and get some more and kind of buffer into some of these areas if I wanted a little bit more coverage. But it's a great technique for getting to the edges of that foundation palette and getting every little drop out of there. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.